Hey everybody, Heather Lambert here. We have about 1 minute before we get started, so I just wanted to pop on, make sure we were all here and ready. So as you're coming on, if you'd like to just comment below where you're watching from and how excited you are about the new catalog coming out in just a few days. I'm excited to be here with you today. We're going to talk about prepping our new catalogs and getting them ready for the new season. I have a few tips for you and ideas. Hopefully they will inspire you to do great things this season, or maybe come up with your own ideas. Some of my ideas might really suck and you might have better ideas. So hopefully they are an inspiration anyway and an encouragement for you to take action and get ready. That's what it's all about. So we're going to get started in just a couple minutes. I'm looking to see if I have any comments. I don't see anything yet. That should be it. I don't see nothing. Everybody can hear and see me okay, I hope. There they are. Hi, Janessa. So we're going to get started in just a second. So again, those of you that are joining or watching the replay, my name is Heather Lambert. I am a star director in Palm Bay, Florida, and I started my Scentsy business way back in 2011. So we have done a few catalog transitions since then. Tried lots of ideas and different things over the years. There's so many things you can do. So many things. And I think the most important thing is to do you. Figure out what feels good to you, what is your personality, and what speaks to your customers, right? So I'm going to share with you today 10 things that you can do or keep in mind, or hopefully will inspire you in prepping your catalog for the new season. Hi, guys. Don't forget to say hello and let us know where you're watching from. What are you most excited about this new catalog season? I don't know, I think we always say when the new catalog comes out, oh my God, this is the best catalog ever. And it just happens every season. For some reason, Scentsy is able to outdo themselves every season. It's amazing. All right, so we're gonna get started because I only have a few minutes and I tend to talk a lot. So here we go. All right, number 1, before you start handing out new catalogs, you guys, how many of you have old catalogs still? Stacks and stacks of them, right? Sometimes I do better at estimating my catalog amounts than others. School, hi, San Francisco Bay, love it. Hey, Faith. So how many of you still have old catalogs sitting around with just a couple of days left of the season and you're like, oh, I have so many catalogs, right? So many old catalogs. Don't throw them away. Please don't throw away your old catalogs. Hello, Eva. Hi, Kimmy. What's up? So don't throw away your old catalogs. So here's an important thing to think about. Myself, I'm a star director. My whole downline and several other lines under my superstar director are all here today in Scentsy because of a discontinued catalog that was left behind in a dentist's office waiting room. A discontinued catalog was left behind. Somebody joined. They picked it up and they just randomly decided to join, and then someone joined them, and then somebody else joined, and those people are gone. They are no longer even with Scentsy. But all of us, me, my entire organization, and several others are here because of that discontinued catalog. So before you get excited about the new ones, make sure you get rid of your old ones. And don't worry if the catalog changes. Hey, Don, if the catalog season changes and we get into February, these old catalogs are still valuable. And we're going to talk about why. So do not throw them away. Please don't throw away your old catalogs. This is free. You've already paid for these. Use them. So throw them out into the world. Do stuff to them to get people's attention. So what are you going to do to them? Label them. I see a lot of people that use cute little poems. This catalog is old, but inside is gold, or some rhyming amazingness. You can print little labels that say, contact me for a current catalog. So put a little note on them that lets people know these are old, but use them. They still are great, and they'll still get people excited. They still have your information on them. It's like a business card with extra stuff, right? You could put a little sticky note that says, So this month, until the end of the month, it's 10% off in January, right? Last month. This is the last month. Throw them out into the world. So you could do all this cute stuff, but if you don't have labels and you're not cutesy and you're not creative and you just don't have time, y'all, Sharpie is your friend. This is my best friend. This is my best marketing tool ever. A Sharpie, right? Write all over your catalogs. Let people know it's 10% off in January. Let them know there's an enhanced starter kit this month. Join today. Let them know they can contact you for a new catalog. You don't have to have money, supplies, resources, or like creativeness. Just use a Sharpie and then throw them into the world and see what might happen. You just never know. Now, old catalogs are another great excuse to get people's contact information. Sharpie. So don't carry the new catalogs yet. I know, that's scary. It's scary. Maybe you have them, you just don't tell people you have a couple. I always like to have a couple, but don't tell people you have a couple. If you meet someone new in line at the grocery store, how many times have you given people old catalogs or business cards or samples and then you never hear from them, right? Or they ghost you. So don't give out the new ones. Those are valuable. They're coveted. Everybody wants them. You just spent your hard-earned money commission on them. Don't give them to random strangers who you're not sure are going to contact you back. Save the old ones for that. Hand them an old one and say, you know what? I don't have the new ones with me, but I do have this one. Take a look. And why don't you give me your information and I will send you the new one when I have them, or when I get home and I get my hands on those new ones that are sitting at my house. I can mail it to you. I can give you a digital one, right? So give them this to appease them. You don't know if they're going to call you back or not. So give them an old one, but use that to encourage them to give you their information. And how do you get their information? Hand them your phone, open up the contact form in Amy, and let them fill that out. Let them fill out the contact form in your Sell with Amy app, and then give them the old catalog so that they have something to look at. And now you've got their information. You've got a reminder to do later to follow up with them and say, hey, did you look at that old catalog? I've got a new one for you. How would you like it, right? And now you've got their info, right? So use that to, especially people that you're meeting that are new and you're just not sure where that's going to go. Don't give away your hard-earned, like, brand new catalogs. Give them the old ones and then see if they're worthy of a new catalog. Okay, so that's number one. Number two, new catalogs. Okay, so when you do start giving out your new catalogs, because you've gotten rid of all the old ones, again, they're valuable. Don't just give them away. You need something in return, right? Get payment for your new catalogs. How do you remember to get people's information? Put a sticky note. Put a sticky note on the front that says name, phone number, email. Make them fill this out. Then you take the sticky note and they get to keep the catalog. Or keep that sticky note there to remind you to hand them your phone so they can fill out the form, right? The contact form in your app. And now you've got all their information. You've got a to-do that will automatically generate, and you can message them and say, hey, did you get a chance to look at that new catalog? What did you find? What's on your wish list? Would you like to schedule a sniffing session? Following up when you give out new catalogs is super, super important. Otherwise, what's the point? You bought these catalogs, you spent your hard-earned money. Get something in return. Be able to follow up to find out what they liked in the catalog. That's important. It's important even if they don't do business with you. It's good information for you, so you know what people are looking at and what people are excited about, so you know what to market. That's just good business. Okay. So get the digits. So sticky notes, contact form. Make sure you trade for information before you give away your hard-earned stuff. Now, here's another one. Number 3, here's a quick little tip. What if when you hand out a new catalog, you make people put their name on it? Now, you could either do a label, or you could use my favorite Sharpie marker and just put your name shared with me. So let's say I give this catalog to Sally. I say, Sally, here's your new catalog. Before you go away, make sure you put your name right here. When you're done with your catalog and you've placed your order or you're done looking at it, share it with a friend. Pass it on to someone else so that they can look at the new catalog. If that new person messages me with an order or joins my team, I will know that you referred them because your name is on their catalog. And so that could be a great way to encourage referrals, to encourage your people to pass those catalogs on so they don't end up, you know what happens when you look at a catalog. What do you do when you look at a catalog? When you're done with it, it ends up in a pile on the counter or on the coffee table or in the trash can or just sitting around somewhere, right? So don't let them just become table scraps or pile thingies. Encourage them to share with their friends and share with other people and pass it on. So, but put their name on it so they get credit for passing it on, right? Now they might get a free gift from you if someone comes to you with an order with their catalog. So that's just to help you encourage referrals. So stick their name on it, get their information. What are we gonna do next? Number 4. I'm moving right along because Janessa told me I have 15 minutes. So number 4, scratch and sniff. You guys, Scentsy has provided us with so many cool scratch and sniff stickers. These are not expensive. Now I've seen people get like all the new scents and stick them in their catalog. That is awesome, right? Give people their catalog and now not only can they see it, but they can sniff all the new scents too. Like that's awesome. But even if you can't get all of them, just grab your favorite, right? Sniff me. Put your favorite one in there and just let them know, this is my favorite. Make sure you smell my favorite. Now they can sniff your favorite thing. Not only that, it's letting them know that you love these scents and what do you love. And you know that people connect better when they know other people like them. They're like, let me take a look at that. So it's sort of like referring, right? You're referring them good scents. So put sticky scratch and sniff stickers in your catalog so people can actually sniff the good stuff. We actually have laundry and oil sniffing things and pet sniffing scratch and sniff stickers now. So you can stick all kinds of crazy things in here. And that's just a really great way. So make it smell good. The other cool thing is when you put scratch and sniffs, it gives you another topic of conversation when you follow up. You don't just have to, so when you get your Amy to-do that follows up with that new catalog you gave out, you don't have to just say, hey, do you want to buy something? You can say, hey, did you sniff the scratch and sniff stickers? What did you think? Which ones did you like best, right? It gives you another thing to talk about when you follow up that maybe is a little less scary than asking for an order. It's a little less salesy than asking for an order. It's a little more conversational, a little more friendly to say, hey, did you scratch and sniff? What did you think? And now you're having a conversation with your customers and not just asking for money. So that's a really great reason why that sniff-in stuff is important. If you don't have scratch and sniff, you have room sprays. Hello. Make your stuff smell good. We are the smell good people. We are all about scent. So make sure the things that you give people smell good. So spray. This is a new one. And waft and make things smell good, right? Don't hand somebody something that does not smell good. If it doesn't have scratch and sniff stickers inside it, then spray them and make them smell delicious. We're all about scent, you guys. So don't hand people stuff that doesn't smell good. Room spray smells everything out. So make sure things smell good. All right. So that was number 4. Use those scratch and sniff stickers. They're so valuable and inexpensive. It's a great inexpensive way to share scent and encourage conversation, right? Okay. Number 5. As you can tell, sticky notes are your friend. Sticky notes are your friend. Use them. Get yourself some sticky notes if you don't already have them and use them to customize the catalog for your people. Right? Especially if you have really good customers and you have relationships with these customers, you know what they like. You know what they're going to be looking for. You know what you need to tell them about. If you know they have a dog, if you know they have a pug, you best sticky note the pug in the catalog and be like, hey, we have a pug. Check it out. I think I did that in here. I can't remember where it is. Now you can use a Sharpie if you really want. I don't really necessarily want to mess up their brand new catalog. I will Sharpie all over an old catalog. but maybe not so much a new one. But if you know your customer has a pug and we now have a new pug warmer, I would be like, sticky note, look what we have. So make sure you use your sticky notes to customize and bring attention to things that you know your customers are going to like. Make it personal. Send notes to them, right? Put a little note that says, I'm so happy for you to see this. Make sure you let me know. Sniff me when you've got sticky notes. I am doing a perpetual buddy drive. I've partnered with a local organization that helps kids that have been victims of child abuse, collecting Scentsy buddies to donate to them. So I am always taking donations for Scentsy buddies. So I put a sticky note, ask me how to donate to a child in need on the Scentsy Buddy page, right? It just gives them some stuff to think about, and it makes them look at the pages a little more carefully. New product. We have a new product, so let them know. Sticky note that. They may not notice if they're just flipping through, but if you sticky note a new product, they're going to go take a look a little closer. Host pages. Don't forget to highlight and sticky note the host pages. Ask them a question. How about a girls' night? Sip and sniff? Maybe a bingo party if you know they're bingo lovers. If you know they love themed parties, like suggest a Cupid's thing for February. Or maybe you schedule an early spring cleaning party. Let's clean your house in the springtime. How about that? And stick it on the host page so that they can take a second look and think about having that party. Same with join. I would love to partner with you. So plant the seed, make them people pass right over these pages. They don't look at them because there's no products to look at. Most people, I would bet, are just flipping through and passing through those pages looking for the stuff to buy. So highlight them, make them stop their scroll, right? We do that on social media. We need to stop their flip in the catalog and make them take a second look. If you have a relationship with this person, send them a note about how great it would be for them to be on your team. What an amazing consultant they might be. Or if you know that they are struggling with something, like, I know you hate that job, I really think this could help you, or I know you need a new car, and like whatever, you know them, you have a relationship. So make it personal, but just highlight it and say, I'd love for you to be on my team. I'd love for you to partner. I think you would be great at this business, whatever. So is it Kaylee? Do I recommend doing all those sticky notes in one catalog or just a few each catalog? So I think it's up to you, and it's about you and your people. So again, I'm giving you lots and lots of ideas. You pick the ones that feel good, right? It may be that you do different for each customer. I may have a customer who I'm really good friends with, and I've got a lot to say and a lot to share, and she knows me and we're cool like that. So I'm going to sticky and write all over her catalog. I may have another person who's just a brand new person. I don't really have a strong relationship with them. I might just highlight a couple of things. I might just put, this is my favorite scent, or this is a new product, or how about hosting a party? You may just pick a couple. Oh, good. I said her name right. So you've got to decide, right? We are business people. We are business owners. You've got to think about your business and be strategic and make good decisions for you and your business and your customers. So if you don't have time to do all this, then don't do it. Stick one on the front. Put one little message on the front that says, thanks for asking for a catalog. Let me know what you see, or I'll be in touch soon. Like, done. You don't have to do anything. But if you've got some time and you have somebody who you're really cool with and you want to or you've been really talking to them, stick I want you on my team. Let's schedule your launch party kind of deal. So I think make decisions for you and your business and your customers and make it work. Okay, so that's sticky notes. Make it personal. Don't forget the join and host pages. Those are important. Number 6. This is a good one. So this is my favorite one. My favorite phrase when I am out and about and I run into people that I know, or I meet someone new who starts asking me about my business, I just happen to have things for them, right? Especially new catalog time. I just happen to have a catalog and some testers that you can sniff. right? So just happen to have some things with you, like a basket party. Hello, get you a little bag, get you a little pouch, get you a little something. Very simple. Catalogs, order forms, a join flyer, and some testers and a pen. Like, that's it. Simple. Not even a lot. Just like a couple handfuls of testers, catalogs, order forms. And when you run into somebody, you know when you go out in errands. So don't put hair and makeup on. Like, don't fix your hair and don't do your makeup. Wear your grubbiest clothes and go to Target or Walmart. You know you will run into people that you know. You will know people. And you can say, oh, by the way, new catalog just came out. I just happen to have a bag with some testers with the new scents and the catalogs. Would you like to take it for a few days? Right? Now, they can't have this until you get what? The digits, right? If you don't already have them. And a pickup date. Make sure you schedule that pickup date. So if you let them have this because you just happen to have it. And FYI, this bag's from the dollar store. You guys, seriously. You can put this in here too. So you just happen to have this. I actually carry one of these in my purse. No lie. It fits right in my purse. I carry a huge honking purse. You know, I've got kids. I got a business. I need a big purse. So one of these is actually in my purse. And if I see somebody I know that needs to sniff the new scents and I know I can't nail them down for an actual date, I will be like, hey, I just happen to have some of them. You want to take them for a couple days? I'll come pick them up from you on Saturday and let them go. It's an instant basket party. They're going to at least sniff and make their own wish list. And at the most, they're going to share it with their friends and get some free stuff. Bags from the dollar store. Dollar Tree. The Dollar Tree. Da-da-da. And it zips up too, which is even better. So nothing falls out. So just happen to have some testers and catalogs and order forms that they can take for a couple of days. Turn it into a bag party. Just happen to have it with you. And you never know what it might do, what it might turn into. Now, very, very important. When you schedule this out, when you hand this off, what do you got to do? You need to set up a note for that contact in your Sell with Amy app. I had to sneak that in. Set up a note and schedule a reminder to follow up on their bag and to see what did they come up with, confirm the pickup, see if they got any extra orders, right? So you can schedule a note when you drop that bag off and under that contact, and it will create a to-do for you on whatever day you schedule. So if you say, I'm going to pick it up on Saturday, you schedule a note that says, check in with the little happen to have you bag on Saturday with so-and-so, and then you won't forget to check in and lose all your bags. Because I do that. You hand them off, and then you forget who you gave them to, and you forget what day you were supposed to meet them. Sell with Amy saves our life. Create that note, schedule the to-do, and then you won't forget. Okay, Number seven. Ask. You gotta ask. You gotta tell people. Even if you have posted on Facebook, sent out emails, told everybody that the new catalog is coming, I guarantee you 90% of them, it did not sink in. They didn't hear you. They might have heard you, but they didn't listen. You know what I'm saying? Kind of like our kids. How many bags do I have? Oh, I don't know, half a dozen or so. I carry one with me all the time and then just kind of happen to have them when I'm going to places that are appropriate. I live in Florida, so the heat is a thing. So depending on where I'm going, depends on what I bring. Yeah, so that's bags. But so you know, people that have not heard you. And we have changed our catalog season, right? We've moved up. Usually our new catalog doesn't come out until March. So even our regular customers may not have heard us when we said the new catalog is out. So you need to have one-on-one conversations. That's why your Amy follow-ups are so important. Make sure you're adjusting your message templates that say, hey, new catalog is here. Let me know what you need, or when can I bring one to you, or when would you like to sniff the new scents? Like, straight out ask them, when would you like to sniff the new scents? It's here. When would you like to meet up to see the new catalog? I have it. Ask people one-on-one, email, text, message, and call. Do not just post on social media and assume people see it. They don't. And even if they do, it doesn't sink in. They don't hear you. So ask people personally, one-on-one, do they want a catalog? is so, so important. You will be shocked at how many people have just, you thought they heard and know, but they don't. Number 8, don't forget the digital. A digital catalog. They're so valuable. You guys, postage is ridiculous. I tried to mail a catalog the other day, and I mistakenly put a sample of wax in it, and they tried to charge me $4 to mail a catalog. I was like, no. I will go home and pull that sample out and try again. But even still, it's more than $1. It's almost $2 to mail a catalog to somebody. So use the digital ones when you can. We also have showcase brochures you can mail that are a lot cheaper. Product sheets are a lot cheaper. But people love our catalog, and our catalog is so full of good stuff. But don't forget about the digital version. So we have a PDF, and you can email that PDF link. It's a big file, though. There are things online that you can find, websites that you can upload the PDF, and it'll turn it into a flippable file, right? So they can see the book digitally on the screen, and they can actually flip the pages. So cool. So somebody actually did that. I found it. So Scentsy consultants are like teachers. A good teacher is one that shares and steals, right? We share and steal. So it creates a link. There's just a link. So I also have my own personal domain names. So my website, for example, is A More Magical Life, and I create different links to that website that people can use. So yes, you can create wish lists and share, or use a social shop. Awesome. So I've created a link, catalog.amoremagicallife.com. And that link takes them to this flippable version online. So it's a little bit marketable domain than the actual website one. And you can use Rebrandly, or you can just create subdomains for your website names if you have that. And that's a little more complicated. I don't want to go into details, but if you have your own domain, you can go to Rebrandly. I know that's a quick, easy way to do it. Eva's got Eva the Wax Diva. I love that. So mine, I created A More Magical Life because Scentsy has created my More Magical Life, and your More Magical Life should smell good. So I have things like scent.amoremagicallife. I have start.amoremagicallife, which goes directly to my join page. But I have created catalog.amoremagicallife.com. And so then they can just get a quick, easy, friendly version of the digital flippable catalog. So I will send them that link. They can look at it digitally, but I always ask them, if you would like a paper copy, let me know. But this way they get it in their hands right away. I want them to see it as soon as they're excited. So don't forget to use that digital link. You can always just share the PDF link that is downloadable on your resources in the workstation. It totally works. If you try to do it on Gmail, it'll just convert it to a Google Doc link, which works fine too. Lots of people have gotten that too. Okay, so digital copies. We have 2 more. I'm almost done. Number 9 is screenshots. You guys, our catalog is full of amazing stuff. You can screenshot it. Screenshot that stuff and send it to people. For example, this little section right here, I love this little chart. You could, if you're talking to somebody about joining, you could just do a little screenshot right there of the catalog. Pull up a digital copy and take a screenshot of it. You could do ready to start. Here's check 1, 2, 3. Just do a quick screenshot. So open up the file in your marketing resources on your workstation of the catalog, and then you just do a screenshot on your computer. If you're on your computer, different computers do it in different ways. Google screenshot for whatever kind you have. You can do it on your phone if you pull the PDF up on your phone and then use your phone to just screenshot and then adjust the photo. Now you've got a photo that you can share with people. It's so great. You can screenshot, if you know somebody loves citrus scents, you could do a screenshot of just the citrus scents and be like, hey, we have so many new citrus scents for you to look at. It's a great way to sneak peek the catalog a little at a time and get people excited. It's a great way to help people focus on an important information in your catalog that you can share with them individually, because everybody doesn't care about everything. right? So think about what they do care about. If you have a Disney lover, screenshot the Disney stuff and just be like, hey, check this out. But scents are a big one, like to screenshot just like this page. I've seen people do albums when people are like, what are the new scents? Well, here you go. But I love the host and join information especially too, and the how-to stuff. The how-to stuff, we have things about how to use our products and little description, like those are valuable and you can't find them a whole lot anywhere else. So don't be afraid to screenshot stuff in your catalog and talk about it and send it to people. I love this join page and I'm posting that on my business page. It's going to be awesome. Oh, I can't wait to meet you too, Faith. Make sure you come up and say hi. I will be at World Tour Orlando. So say hi. Okay, last one, number 10, product sheets. So catalogs are great, but don't forget about these babies. These are awesome, and they can be used in so many different ways. So number one, they're cheaper than catalogs. You can get, I think you get 3 pads of 50 when you buy the product sheets. And you can do lots of different things with these. So one, they're cheaper to mail, right? But here's something that we do now. When people place an order with us, Scentsy has done the research and they have shown that most people place their second order within 7 days. 7 days. So it makes sense to me that when I deliver their order and they're super excited about their stuff, I want them to see all the other things they could have while they're excited. While they've got those scents in their hand, they look over here and they go, oh, this is really good, but now it's really pretty too. Maybe I need more. So I put a product sheet in every single order that I get. So every order. So when you're prepping catalogs, don't forget to prep your product sheets. I put my sticker on them so they have it there. But the other thing I've done recently is make the little pockets. Have you guys seen these? So you just get your product sheet and you just fold it up like this. And then you fold it back like that. And then you have a pocket. La, 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 la. Mandy puts one in every bag too when she drops off. It's so valuable. It really does work. Because people get excited when they get their order. And they're more willing to look at this when they're excited about their stuff. So once you get a little pocket, you can put all kinds of stuff in here. It's the scent of the month. You can put your business card. You can put a little prize thing. You can put join information. You can put whatever. This is a text me drawing slip. It says, are you interested in hosting? Are you interested in the business? And now you're asking them those questions again. This is a lucky label. Thank you, Jen Audette, for the lucky label. It's encouraging them to book now and get a little extra gift from me. So you can prep these ahead of time. Make a whole bunch of them. Stick all the stuff in there. So then as you get orders or as you have opportunities, or you can put them in your possibility pouches, throw some extra this is join and social media follow me information. You can stick those in a possibility pack. Like there's so many different uses, but quick and easy, right? We don't have a lot of time. We're working our business on the go. So when you have time and you're prepping stuff, prep ahead of time and have them ready. Have them ready for later. But product sheets are super, super usable. Lots of different things you can do with those. And because they're lightweight, easy, you can fold them up in all different ways. It makes them really, really good to be able to use them. I think that's it. I think that's 10. I hope they were helpful. Does anybody have questions before I go? I think the biggest message is to use what you have, make good decisions and create those relationships, right? Customize your stuff for your people, for you and your people. So whatever messages, whatever you highlight, whatever you share with them, make sure you customize it to who you are talking to. Get the digits, get the information, use your Sell with Amy app to use that. I love that contact form when I'm out and about meeting new people. You just have them fill it out and it's done. And then you don't have to remember to follow up. The to-dos are there. So get the digits, customize your stuff, highlight what's important to your people, and use what you have. Use up the things that you have. Don't be afraid to throw discontinued stuff out into the world. Don't forget to use that as a trade for their info, right? I'll get you the new one if you like. And and have fun. Have fun with your business. That is probably the biggest tip I could ever give you. So get excited about what we've got and then share your excitement with others. Thank you all for having me and for watching. I hope you have a great day. I'll see some of you in Orlando at World Tour. And bye for now.